Discovering the Horseman Within with Ken McNabb has been brought to you by Weaver Leather.
Gratefulness. It's expressing feelings of appreciation. Sometimes just the fact that I was born in America leaves me with such a feeling of gratefulness that I can barely find words or emotions to explain it. When I think about daily the men and women who put their lives in harm's way to give me the rights that I exercise daily, I cannot help but be grateful. I take that even further back. When I think about the sacrifice of Christ on the cross for me, for the redemption of my sins, I cannot help but feel grateful for who I am as a result of who He was. It's not always easy to feel grateful, right? Sometimes those are two great examples that all of us can kind of connect with. But there's times when feeling grateful isn't what's on our minds. I frequently go to the scripture, Romans 8:28, where the writer tells us, all things work together for good to those who know the Lord and are the called according to His purposes. That's not always easy to remember. It sounds good, but boy, sometimes it's tough. You might be in the hospital with a loved one. You might be at the bank because you're in trouble. You might be having a real bad day with your horse. Doesn't matter what the situation is. I have to stop myself and say, right now, Ken, you don't feel grateful for this. You don't feel any gratitude. You're not happy right now, but you've got to remember, if all things work together for good, all things, to those who know the Lord and are the called according to His purposes, then that means this too. And even though I can't see the eventual outcome where this is going to be a good thing in my life, I'm going to be grateful for it right now. It's not always easy to be positive. It's not always, certainly, I by no means have achieved a level of perfection. But I try to remind myself of these things, and that's why the scripture is so important to have it memorized, so that when times like that happen, it pops into your head and you have the chance to say, okay, wait, stop. Here's where we are. Let's pick up from here. I'm going to be grateful for where I'm, because I am still a child of God and I am still living in the greatest country on earth, and I'm thankful for those things.